Hey there fellow travelers, Mark here with Wolters World, and we're in Arles, France, in Provence. Cute town, well worth going to if you're a Van Gogh fan. He painted a couple hundred paintings here. If you're a Roman history fan, there's the Amphitheater and the normal theater here. If you like UNESCO World Heritage, there's churches and sites and all kinds of great stuff. And we have for you today are what you should see and do when you do come here to Arles, because it is well worth it. Arles is a very easy day trip from Avignon. It's about 18 minutes on the train from Avignon Center, so if you're staying in Avignon, very easy to get to. Nîmes is 25 minutes away on the train as well. Really great place to go. Now, what do we want to do when we're here? Now, obviously, the most famous part about Arles is its history with Van Gogh. And what's cool is if you go around town, you'll see these easels around town with some of Van Gogh's paintings on them. And what's neat is they'll show the painting and then they'll show the background of what he actually painted, so you can actually see, wow, this is what Van Gogh saw and this is what he painted, and with the light and everything, it is a really cool thing to do. And they have a lot of Van Gogh stuff here. There's the Van Gogh Foundation, there's a Espace Van Gogh, but the thing is, you're not going to see any Van Gogh paintings. That's the issue, okay? Now, when you get outside of the Van Gogh stuff and you want to go for more of the Roman feel of it, you're going to see a huge Roman amphitheater in the center of town that they still use for bullfights here. And yes, you can go to bullfights in the summer when you're here. It's really up to you how you feel about the bullfighting, but it is something you can do. You can do a nice little walk through the amphitheater, go for the views of the city, because Arles is amazing to see from above. And right by there, and it's the same ticket, you can go to the theater, another UNESCO World Heritage Site here in town, and take that in. You can see where you can stand on the stage and you can talk to anybody in the entire theater and they can hear you. Kind of a fun thing to do with your kids when you're here. Now, another thing you want to do if you're looking for UNESCO World Heritage, there's the Cloisters in the Church of St. Rohlfeam. I know I'm not saying it right, but what you want to see is you want to see the facade of the church, where you see the demons taking the sinners to hell and the angels saving the people the other way. Walking through the cloisters there is a really neat thing to do, and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Right outside of there, you have the Place République, or the Republican Square, and the City Hall that's there, a nice square to kind of relax at and feed the pigeons if you like. You walk through, and what's cool is when you're walking around Arles, there's all kinds of pedestrian streets, all kinds of cool places to walk. One thing we like to do is walk along the river, and you can actually see, wow, that's where they painted Starry Night, and you get this whole great feel. Now, I will warn you, when you walk on the streets here, and if you're going to be walking along the riverfront, it is a little bumpy, okay? I wiped out, we actually destroyed our microphone and my ankle and my knee, and I'm actually kind of limping through Arles right now, so just pay attention there, though I did save the baby, so that's a good thing. He was fine, Daddy not so good. Some other things that are kind of cool when you're here is you actually can go underneath the foundations of the amphitheater here and see that, the cryptoporticus, so you can go down there, see all how the foundations are, things like that. It used to be kind of a walkway for people back, hundreds of years ago. Now, not so much. Now it's more for tourists to go in and see the foundations there. Now, also, there are a couple museums well worth seeing. You have the Musée Arleton, or the Arles Museum, which is kind of cool if you like kind of folk dress and see how the people lived here, so they have the costumes and stuff like that. A pretty new museum, a renovated museum, well worth checking out. And then if you want to have something, if Van Gogh, the 1800s aren't for you, like something more than the 1900s, they actually do have quite a few Picassos at the Musée Rétaux, which I recommend seeing. It's right on the riverfront. It's actually right down the way from me here. It is really a cool thing. And when you come in, it's a very easy walk. It's like 5 minutes from the train station. You'll see the gates right here. You walk in, you go right down the amphitheater. It's really cool. One of the things about Arles, it's like a lot of the really great places in Provence. You have the great pedestrian streets, you have the nice walk on the river, you have the churches around town that you really should go visit, and you have this great feel, this great joie de vivre that you have in Provence. All kinds of great day trips from here. It is a really nice place, and a lot of people will come here. There is a lot of accommodation. It's not exactly the cheapest accommodation out there, but it is here. And Arles is a really great place to stay when you are in Provence. And if you want to make it a day trip, you can easily do it a day trip, or if you want to stay a few days, you can as well. I know my 8-year-old is really upset because we have to leave today, and he wanted to spend more time in the theater just looking at the rocks and all that kind of stuff, and he really enjoyed that, and so did we. And Arles is a really nice place. So if you're thinking about coming here, we do recommend it. If you're a Van Gogh fan, or if you like Roman architecture, or just Provence, it's a great place to go. If you want to learn more, 5 things you're going to love and hate about Provence, 5 things you're going to love and hate about Avignon, 10 things that'll shock you about France, check us out at our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter and Facebook, and we really appreciate your likes and subscriptions. And you know what? If you have some stuff to see here in Arles, please put it in the comment section below. We really appreciate it. So if you want to learn more, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We always appreciate your likes and subscriptions, and have a great time in Provence and Arles because it is well worth it. Au revoir.